everyone, this is Chris from Slash Gear. Today we're taking a look at this Sony Xperia Tablet S. This is a device whose form factor we've seen before. It is a form factor that has been out since late in 2011, and it has more modern insides than we saw way back then. Now, back then it was only called the Sony Tablet S. Now it has the Xperia name in it and has a bunch of new software on it as well. Now, we have a full review of this device up on Slash Gear as well, so you can go take a look at that, or you can look at the full review you're looking at right now. Now, we have a relatively high-definition display. We have a Tegra 3 processor inside instead of Tegra 2, and it has a selection of apps that is worth taking a look at. Now, we do have some additions here that we put on here, like Asphalt 7, an Antutu benchmark, several other benchmarks like that, but for the most part, we have a device that is essentially what you get out of the box. You get Evernote, you get Office Suite to work with your Office documents, you Gmail, the rest of the Google apps like that, and then you have a bunch of Sony selections. Now, if you go to Reader by Sony, you'll notice that you go straight into Reader. Now, this is the place where you can buy ebooks. Now, this is a store that's separate from Amazon, that's separate from Google Play, it's separate from any other thing. It's in Reader on its own. Now, you can go to Movies. Now, Movies has a selection of movies that you have on your device. Right now, we took them all off, but we have things like Video Unlimited. Video Unlimited is a service from Sony, one of many services they have on the device that connects to their proprietary selection of media. And what you're hearing here is the audio from two speakers underneath the device, which do reverberate quite nicely. As you can see, we have a bit of a reflection here. That's on purpose, so you can see that this is indeed rather reflective. You can even see the camera we're using right here. But audio is really nice. The picture is relatively nice as well, and it does get quite bright. But back out here, you can also see we have Sony's own album app. You're able to get through the pictures you have on the device. You can see the movies you have there as well. You can go to Maps to see where your photos have been taken. You can go online to see things that you have connected here. You can go to Facebook, etc. You can see devices that you're connected with. You can go to Walkman. If you go to Walkman, you see the music that you got from your Walkman collection. Yeah, here's My Music. We can look through that like that. You can also get stuff from Collected System as well. This device is very much made to connect to other devices rather than working directly on its own. You can tell that by seeing the different sorts of apps like remote control app. There's one instance here. We also have an instance right there. You can directly connect to your remote control from wherever you are in the device in any software. You also have connections to your browser, calculator, clip, takes screenshots, memo, recorder, and timer. These apps open up on their own into smaller little windows here. This little bar on the bottom allows you to access those at any time. You also have a set of apps and shortcuts up here that you can access. You get different sorts of guest modes. You can connect with whatever accounts you need. This is still working with Android 4.0 Ice Cream Sandwich, but it still has several different user modes. That sort of thing came out for Google Android once it got to Jelly Bean. This device, again, is working with a slightly older version of the software, but also has those modes. You can also get to the web from here, your email, photos, and straight to your settings. Last thing we're going to look at down here is that you are indeed working with Ice Cream Sandwich. If we tap that enough times, we'll be able to see. There you have it. Take a look at the rest of the review and check out how this device works.